Good morning, Captains. I'm Caitlin Starkey.
And I'm Carly Young. Today is Wednesday, October 25th, and we're coming to you with another episode of WK Today.
Are you interested in a career in law? If so, there is a great opportunity for you. The Oakland County Teen Court Program is coming to Waterford. The purpose of Teen Court, aside from the sentencing of youth offenders, is to educate and motivate both the offenders and the teen volunteers while promoting better communication between schools, parents, the community, the court, and the police.
The program also allows those teens who have made a poor decision an opportunity to resolve it and learn from it, while at the same time learning respect for themselves, the police, the legal system, and their community. In Teen Court, it is the students who get to play the roles of prosecutor, defense attorney, bailiff, and jurors. The Oakland County Prosecutor's Office coordinates the program and will provide some training to students. If interested, please provide your name to Ms. Snow in room 115 by Thursday.
All students interested in business and marketing that wish to work with Kettering's Marketing Club should attend a short DECA meeting in room 302 today after school. If you have any questions or cannot attend, see Ms. Kay now. Let's turn it over to Jonah with sports.
Waterford United gymnastics team tryouts will be Monday, October 30th from 3:30 until 5 p.m. at Flip Stars Gymnastics. If you have any questions, please see Mrs. Jackson in the athletic office. If you are planning the tryout for a winter sport and you didn't play a fall sport this school year, please see Mrs. Jackson in the athletic office to be sure you have all the required forms turned in to be able to try out. A sports physical dated April 15, 2017 or after, and a signed concussion awareness form are required to participate in tryouts or practice. There are no exceptions, so please check to be sure you are all set to try out for a winter sport. There will be a girls' basketball meeting tomorrow at 1:35 p.m. in the cafeteria. Required paperwork, important team information, and tryouts specifics will be distributed and discussed. Our girls who want to play basketball should plan to attend see Mrs. Jackson in the athletic office if you are unable to attend the meeting. In NBA news, the Pistons are 2-2 and are looking to build some team chemistry. They're struggling to fill the new arena, which is bad for them but good for us if you're looking for some cheap seats. In World Series news, the Los Angeles Dodgers beat the Houston Astros last night to take Game 1. Game 2 is tonight and will feature former Detroit Tiger Justin Verlander. In college football, MSU continues to find a way to win as they are now 6-1. The University of Michigan has been struggling to find its offense the last few weeks, but will look to redeem themselves during their homecoming game against the Rutgers. Well, that's all for sports. Now back to you at the news desk.
This year was a year for a lot of staff changes at Kettering. Our crew caught up with a few of them. Just to get to know them, let's take a look.
We have a lot of new teachers this year, so we've gathered 4 questions that we're going to ask them, and here they are.
Subject in high school? Science.
Science?
Science, yeah, that's why I'm a science teacher. So.
Why is that?
It's easy. It's not easy, it's like, it just makes sense. Science is everything, so it just makes sense. It's pretty...
Okay.
My favorite subject back in high school was geometry.
Okay.
I just loved doing a lot of hands-on things. We had a lot of projects. We built kites. We were doing golf outside, talking about angles. It was super fun.
My favorite subject in high school was math. I had a great math teacher. It was always a lot of fun for me, and it was challenging. That's why I got into it.
So in high school, I was a big fan of biology and chemistry, sciences.
This is actually my 6th year teaching. I've been at 3 different high schools before coming here, and I've taught everything, but looking forward to my 6th year.
Let's see, this is my 4th year as a teacher. That's true.
I've been teaching high school for 22 years. This will be my 23rd year.
I've been teaching for 6 years.
I've always wanted to be a teacher. Ever since I was a little kid, I would pretend with my stuffed animals that they were my students. But growing into it, I love seeing you guys learn. I love watching you guys understand things for the first time. It just makes me super happy.
When I was in high school, I had a lot of bad teachers. I don't know if I can say that. Like teachers that were not that good. And I was like, hey, you know what? There should be more good teachers. And so I'm trying to do that. Like I don't know if I'm actually doing it, but that's like the goal. So.
Okay.
I picked teaching because I wanted to help students as much as possible have the opportunities that I had after high school. I knew that working hard in college and high school, because of my grades, I was really able to do anything that I wanted to in life. And I feel good when I can help others attain the same goals.
I actually graduated from college with a degree in molecular genetics and human biology. And I actually worked in the lab for 2 years. And I realized that my true love was working with kids.
It's really embarrassing, but my favorite movie of all time is The Titanic. And my favorite band of all time is the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
If you guys know what heavy metal is, that's the kind of music I listen to. So like, it's where like, go like this. I don't know if you guys have seen that like in movies, but that's what I do. So don't tell anyone. But favorite movies: The Lion King, The Breakfast Club. That was amazing.
My favorite movie would have to be a little older, I'd say Vacation with Chevy Chase. I think he's hilarious in his old movies, Vacation or Christmas Vacation, a couple classics.
My favorite music, I go to a lot of concerts. My favorite band is probably Radiohead and Modest Mouse, if you heard of that. And my favorite movie is Jurassic Park. Kind of inspired me to get into science.
Well, that's all. Back to the news desk.
Thanks to all of our new staff who participated, and sorry for switching Mr. Fry's and Mr. Shermer's names. Seniors, check the poster outside of the cafeteria to see if you have a senior picture turned in. Please see Mrs. Grossnickel with any questions.
Well, that's all we have for you today. Once again, I'm Caitlin Starkey.
And I'm Carly Young. Have a great rest of your day.